Hi, everyone. Welcome to this house. Today, we are exploring an old abandoned hut in the middle of nowhere. It's been empty for almost 50 years. And when it was inhabited, it held up to 8 people under one roof. So let's go check it out. All right? So we made it to the property here at the end of this long driveway. We got this place all to ourselves today. You can see we've got this really large overgrown field. There's some outbuildings back there, and then that little shack right there is the main attraction. So what I'm gonna do now is head back down this driveway, get a little bit closer, and give you guys a better perspective of what we're reworking with here. I think these 2 trees frame in the house perfectly, so I'm gonna take a few pictures. Now it looks like there's some animal bones right over there beside the driveway. Looks like maybe a dog or something. Just look how overgrown everything is. It's unreal. The windows are completely boarded up. You can see that front door has a pretty cool design to it. Wonder if it's still open. I mean, chances are probably not, because this thing has been abandoned for so long. Now, the reason why this place was abandoned, from what I could gather online, is that the owner actually passed away. He lived here all by himself after his wife passed away before him, and it appears that he had no family. So when he passed away, nobody ever came to clean up the property, so it's just sat here and rotted away for decades now. All right, so I am gone. Now, open up the gate now and walk into the yard and make my way to the front door. Hopefully we can get in here and check it out. Okay, so I just went around to the other side of the house and I noticed that this window was open. I could kind of see inside, and there's actually a mattress back there. And we already know, based on the property records, that this home has been vacant for 48 years. And yet there's a brand new mattress back there. That's crazy. It acts like somebody just left the house 48 years ago and they re-gone. Nah, be right back. Yeah. This place is pretty creepy. I'm starting to feel a bit uneasy here. So let's go check out what's inside. All right. So I'm now standing in the living room. This whole place is just absolutely filthy. But let's go ahead and head into this next room. You can see right over there in the corner. That's where I entered. This was probably the kitchen. Looks like there's a stove back there on the wall. This definitely would have been used for cooking meals. And it looks like there's a sink over there in the corner. Next up, we're going to go through this doorway right here and check out what's in here. You can see we've got a staircase right there going up to the 2nd floor. Looks like there were a lot of kids in this family. Maybe that's why there's 8 bedrooms in this house. Let's go and check out the 2nd floor. All right. So now I'm on the 2nd floor. We've got a really long set of bunk beds right there. In the corner, we've got a dresser with a mirror above it. It looks like all of the furniture in this house was just left behind. Nobody came back to take any of it. And of course, nobody's cleaned any of this stuff out. So we've got all of these blankets and curtains up here just collecting dust. Next up, we're going to go through this doorway and check out what's in here. Okay. So this room was pretty much just used for storage. Looks like over here we've got a wash tub. This would have been used for doing the laundry. I don't think any of these rooms have any electricity. I don't think this place ever did. I mean, it doesn't even look like there's any wiring in the walls. But yeah, pretty interesting setup here. You've got a toilet over there on the left and a sink on top of the wash tub over there on the right. And last but not least, we'll go through this door right here and see what's in here. This is another bedroom. It looks like most likely the parents would have slept in it. And the reason why I say that is because in this corner here, we've got a vanity and a full-length mirror. So it would have been probably the one nice room in the house. And right beside that, there's a door that leads outside. Check this out. What is this? It says, God made the world for all who live. Interesting. And then it says, hold to God's word and keep your feet dry. Wow, what does that even mean? Anybody know? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think that means. Now, while I was taking pictures in here, I looked over and I noticed right beside the door, hanging out of the wall. Is that a bullet casing? Yeah, I think that's a bullet casing. Look at that. That's crazy. Somebody was in this house not too long ago, and it looks like they were target shooting inside the house. That's very concerning. I'm now standing outside again, looking at the back of the house, and this is what I saw right away. All of those bullet holes. Somebody was definitely shooting their gun inside of this house, like I said. And then you can see the wood stove pipe sticking out of the roof. If you look closely, you'll notice all of these different window panes are missing. And then this window up here is boarded up. But if you look closely, you'll see that the boards are nailed shut from the outside. But then the window itself is sealed shut from the inside. Why would they do that? Like, what are they hiding? Is there something in here that they didn't want people to see? What is going on here? And you can see all of the wood stove pipes coming out of the roof. It's crazy how many there are. And lastly, I'm gonna walk over and check out this outhouse right here. I bet this is where they stored all of their human waste. And then they probably had an outhouse outside somewhere. Oh man, this thing is disgusting. There's crap everywhere. What is that? Is that bait shrimp? What? Yeah, there's shrimp shells and bait and all kinds of crap in here. And then I bet this was used for storing all of the food. But yeah, this is definitely a biohazard area. Well, everyone, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like comment below. Let me know what you thought. As always, I'd love to hear from you. And also subscribe for more videos like this one. I've been your host, and I'll see you next time.